Hey, I'm Paige Bowman, weight loss coach for life coaches, and today we're talking about the small little differences that make up a simple weight loss. I am all about simplicity. It's what I talk about all the time, and I think it's really important for coaches who are also building their businesses to know that weight loss doesn't have to be complicated and it doesn't have to take all the big things, needing to know all the right foods and be able to have all the time to meal prep and meal plan, when really weight loss can be super simple and sometimes it just takes the really small things. So we're going to talk about how the Urge Jar is involved with that, because I am doing a month-long bonus for those that decide to work with me this month to lose 15 pounds over the next 6 months. I'm sending them their very own Urge Jar. If you want to learn more about that, stay tuned to the end. So my coach talked about the 1 millimeter difference that makes a non-champion to a champion in golfing. Now, I don't know much about golf. I know the Masters is around this time of the year, but what I do know is she's right, especially when it comes to simple weight loss. You can have even all those big things taken care of, like the right foods, and have your meal plans done and know what you're going to eat, but it comes down to the small things throughout the day that really make or break, as they say, your weight loss journey. So let's talk about what that would actually look like in real life, and I'll act it out for you. So let's say that you do have your meal plan. If you have been around for a little bit, you know that I always start out with 3 super simple steps, and I have a video training on those. If you're interested, just send me a message. The 3 steps are to make a plan, write it down, and do it. So honor your plan. So let's say you do have this. You've got this part down. This is one of the big things you figured out. So you have your meal plan down. You know what you're going to eat today. You're going to have salad at lunch. You're going to have some air fried wings and asparagus for dinner. Yes, that's what I'm actually having. But it's not lunchtime. It's time to work on your email. So you are sitting at your computer and ready for a little bit of acting. And you're typing away and you're thinking about your people, and you're typing an email and you're trying to get the words right. You start feeling a little stressed because you feel like your words aren't coming out right, and you're also thinking about the other 10 things you have to get done today, and you start feeling this like tension in your chest, and all of a sudden your brain says, hey, there's some chocolate in the cabinet in the kitchen that would make this feel a lot better. And there we go, our first example of a small difference that it can make or break, as they say, or even just change the trajectory of your weight loss journey. And what I mean by that is you have your food plan, but sometimes you feel some anxiety when you're working in your business, or you've had a long day of coaching clients and you just feel this tension in your chest. And your brain will offer you something like, go get some chocolates. One time it was, go get some marshmallows. And I was halfway to the kitchen. I was like, wait, what is happening? How did I get here? And it's because the brain wants this emotion to go away in your chest. And so it gives you this good idea of going to get chocolate to make it feel better. And that small difference, it does make a difference in the physiological and science and biology of your body when it comes to weight loss or weight gain or maintenance. But also, if we can build this skill of knowing what to do when there's anxiety in your chest, 1 millimeter, one urge at a time, then you become the person who knows always what to do when she's feeling stressed and anxious about writing an email. So in this moment, my brain has offered me chocolate sound like a good idea. And I'm like, let's take it, the 1 millimeter, let's make that difference, and let's allow that emotion to pass by instead of trying to resist that emotion in my chest, that anxiety in my chest, and go make it go away with food. So I'm typing away and my brain is like, oh my gosh, this feels terrible in my chest. I'm feeling really anxious and overwhelmed. Let's go get some chocolate. So I grab a bead and I say, thank you, brain. I know you think chocolate would make this go away and it would make this feel better. But it's okay that there's anxiety and overwhelm in my chest, and we don't eat to make that go away. We grab an urge bead and we let that emotion flow out of us. We allow that emotion to leave our body. So thank you, brain. I put my hand on my chest and I breathe and I direct my thoughts to my body so that the chatter about the anxiety and the chocolate, it dissipates because I'm focused on what's going on. And I take deep breaths and I imagine that ball of anxiety that was laying on my chest that built up because I was thinking about all the things. I imagine it dissipating and really like I'm taking big deep breaths, and every breath it's getting smaller and smaller. And I do that, and sometimes it takes 30 seconds, sometimes it takes a minute or two. And then when I'm done and I'm feeling that go away, I put the urge bead in the jar. 1 millimeter of a difference every day. You might find yourself, you're a life coach, you might have gone through the life coach school, for example, and you know about food plans and protocols and allowing urges, but it might seem like impossible to figure all that out. And so what I want to offer is sometimes it's just the 1 millimeter, the one small difference. You might have an amazing food plan, but if every time you're feeling anxious, you eat off food plan and you go get the chocolate to make yourself feel better, it's that 1 millimeter difference. So the urge jar is a way to simplify and pinpoint a 1 millimeter difference, especially if you find yourself going to food to make the anxiety go away. Or let's say, here's another one. You're watching TV. I got my little Kindle remote. Here's some more acting. Are you ready? Okay, so, oh man, I had such a long day at work. Yes, I'm talking to myself. Ugh, nothing is on. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll get some popcorn. Ooh, that sounds good. That'll make me not bored. And here we go. Another 1 millimeter difference of using food instead of following my meal plan, using food to make the boredom go away or feel spontaneous, feel desire. And so what we do is we take the urge bead and we make that 1 millimeter difference in the way we want. And so what I do is I grab the bead and I'm like, oh, so bored. Oh, maybe some popcorn. And I'm like, wait, hang on, brain. I know you think popcorn is the way and that we want to feel that desire and we don't want to be bored. I hear you, brain. Thank you. Maybe we'll go take a walk. Maybe we'll go do something else. But right now we're going to allow this urge to leave our body, making the 1 millimeter difference. Thank you, brain. And then I take some more breaths. And again, I imagine that urginess to go get the popcorn and to really feel stimulated. I imagine that energy, that like actual chemical leave my body. So I'm taking breaths and I'm imagining it again, taking my thoughts to what's going on in my body really helps dissipate that chatter about popcorn and being bored, which already is going to change things around for you. I'm telling you, the 1 millimeter difference of taking some deep breaths, of learning what to do when your brain offers you, hey, let's eat some chocolate to make the anxiety go away. Hey, let's go get popcorn to not feel bored. Each of those things are the small things, but the small things make the difference. The 1 millimeter difference, like in golfing, it's the same thing in your weight loss journey. And it's my dream to make weight loss so simple for the coaches who are building their businesses so they have so much more time and energy to give to their clients and to their businesses and their lives, and they get to have their dream body, because it's not that complicated. It doesn't have to be. So you stuck around to the end. So if you're really interested in having your own urge jar, working with someone who knows how to help you master this skill, and to lose 15 pounds over the next 6 months, send me a message. Let's get on a consult. Let's talk about what you've tried so far, what makes weight loss seem complicated. I'll help you see how weight loss can be simple. If we're a good fit, we'll start working together and you'll get your urge jar. So send me a message if you're interested. Otherwise, think about the 1 millimeter difference and what that could mean for you in actually simplifying your weight loss journey. I'll see you next time. Bye.